Well, hey everybody, good morning and welcome back. So, again, are you guys ready for a non-audiovisual project? Check it out. This is my bathroom, and we are about to start a remodel process on this. And before we do, I figured it would be kind of cool, just like the patio project, to, of course, document everything. Because, I don't know, maybe I fear change. Maybe I'm looking for YouTube money. Maybe I just think that work in process videos are kind of cool. But anyway, here's some brief history. I bought the house in 2012. I moved to New York in 2014. I moved back to Ohio in 2021. And it has been a never-ending, how should we say, money pit of this house for all of the years of deferred maintenance, because I was living in New York and only living here for maybe a week or so every other month. So all of the things that I never really loved about the house, when I bought it, just being young and not having any money, and also not really having the desire to change things, has led us to this spot in September of 2024. So right now, it's September 3rd of 2024, and we're about to start this project. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip out this tile floor here. All the houses in my neighborhood are spec houses, and they all have this tile floor, so it's got to go. This is another contractor special spec house vanity. And the interesting thing, with this kind of stuff is, working at LM. Hi, Fred. Working at LM for so many years, it's like you look at drawer glides and things like this, and you just kind of laugh because they're so incredibly cheap. So I had one of our vendors who does some CNC work for us actually build me a vanity, which has been done for a couple of weeks. So that's got to go. The toilet, we are taking the South Park approach, and I swear that the Japanese toilet industry sponsored that South Park episode, because as soon as I saw that thing, I immediately wanted one. So we got one of those. This is the only carpet in the entire house, which is kind of ironic. That's the whole house has hardwood floors and tiling everywhere. This is the only carpet in the house, is the closet. So we're going to tile in here. I want to replace these doors too, because they're just hollow doors. And, when your bathroom is right off of your bedroom, sometimes you need a little bit more soundproofing. So maybe this will be an audio project. And then, of course, we just have a standard fiberglass insert shower that is gross and needs to go. So what we're going to do is demo this, and we're going to build a tile shower. And I'm actually going to put a steam shower in here. I went to Gina's brother's bachelor party in April, and the house we rented, the Airbnb that we rented, had a steam shower, and that was like life-changing. So we're going to put a steam shower in here. So expect some maybe breakout videos on the electrical, those kind of things, because that's 220 and I'm going to do the wiring on that. The other thing is I do want to replace this door with a barn door, because as you can see, it just basically impedes the bathroom. So this is the final documentation of the bathroom as it's been from 2012 to 2024. So demo begins tomorrow. And I'll check back in with you guys when there's something else to see. Well, check this out. This is the first day of demolition. So this is the entire shower removed. And then this is where the sink and everything used to be. That's pretty crazy. I didn't realize that they would be, I kind of assumed that they would be gutting it like this, but it's just really wild to see everything completely removed out of here. This is the attic up here. And then they have a hole cut in the floor here. This is the basement. And then here's the closet with everything out, which it's kind of cool to look at all the electrical boxes and everything in here. It makes me want to make bigger boxes while this is all pulled out. I think I'm going to actually have Bobby do that, because this is the switch box for the room. And I think it would be cool to have another set of lights and another fan controller to make the fan work independently. So I think I'm going to talk to him about that on Monday. Just doing some preemptive electrical work for our bedroom. But we made the decision to replace the bathroom door that's here with a barn door. So he pulled all this framing off. And then I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to either tile that or just do new molding. So this is day 1 of demo. Pretty crazy. So we are putting a Japanese toilet in. So one of the things that we're going to have to do is put an outlet in back here. So we've been kind of talking about that. And then the other thing that might be a little bit weird is we need to figure out where the toilet's actually going to go. If we have to move this plumbing stub right here, and then also the drain for the toilet. But it is kind of wild. This is what color the bathroom used to be before I moved here. It was this weird almond color. And then in 2012, it was hip to have aggressive accent walls, or at least in my mind, it was cool to have aggressive accent walls. So that's what we were up to there. So Bobby's actually going to tile all of this behind the vanity, so that if we change the vanity out, the tile is good. So anyway, it's day 1. We'll check in on day 2. All right, so this is day 3. See that they are working on the plumbing today, which, just coming home from work, they got a little bit of a drip going on here, which is not particularly good, but I gotta source that problem before it gets worse, which God only knows what that's leaking on in the basement. But anyway, they've got the diverter valve in, which is cool. So there's going to be there's going to be a shower head that goes here, and then he's got the this is probably for the hand wand that's going here, which is interesting. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't know what this... Oh, this is the vent. That's probably a vent stack. This PVC pipe that goes up here. But yeah, here's what's going on. Man, I was going to add another light switch to the laundry room, but I can't do that because that's into the studs there. And then I am going to have him add I don't know if I said this in the previous iteration, I'm going to have him add a 3-gang box here so we can add some lights into the bedroom. But here we go. Day 3, plumbing. Hey y'all, well, here's day 4. So today he's got the bench in, which is pretty cool. And then he also has the niche cut in, which is fun to say. So this is going to be where shampoo bottles and stuff go. So it's pretty cool that we'll have this, basically this whole thing back here to store shampoo bottles. And the thing that I am sort of excited about is the seat, because it is a steam shower. You can just kind of hang out in here, which is cool. So a little bit of wasted space on the bottom here, which is kind of a bummer. I wish I could come up with something creative to put under there, like a door or anything, but it sort of loses the waterproof nature of it all. So the seat's there. He added another piece of plywood here to the bottom. So it's the subfloor, and then there's a piece on top. And then he got the drain in today, which is pretty cool. So he sent me a picture of this earlier, and I was kind of panicked because I do have a linear drain. So it's like, oh no. So he said that that's part of it. I believe him. Maybe. Or maybe he's going to fix that tomorrow when he gets here. So anyway, plumbing is plumbing. And that's all that he basically got done today, was getting the niche cut in and getting the bench in, and then the drain. So I assume that drain is plumbed, but I don't know. Anyway, catch you tomorrow. All right, here's day 5. So he's got the niche painted, which I guess this is probably some kind of sealer. It smells very good. It smells like an epoxy. Good if you're a weird person like me and you like the way that stuff smells. But he's got the shower bench done. That's cool. And then here's the floor liner. So I guess he's going to get that all tucked in. We still do have a hole in the ceiling. All right, let's see what he gets done tomorrow. All right, day 6. Check this out. So he's got the floor and the linear drain, and we've got, wait for it, go board installed. So this is the shower backer before they can start running tile everywhere. So this is really kind of starting to come together now. It's nice. Like, you can really finally see. I didn't think that it would make that much of a difference with the boards installed to really see what the shower is going to look like. So this port right here is obviously going to be the steam shower outlet. And as far as the floor goes, he's got this kind of gravelly kind of stuff down here. Here's our linear drain, which goes downstairs into the basement currently. But yeah, he's coming along with this. So check back in with you tomorrow. Day 7. Here we go. We're getting the more of this backboard applied. This is the cable for the steam unit remote. I guess it's going there. Again, we've got more niche action going on there. The bench. This is sort of all down there. Again, so the big difference between day 6 and day 7, we've got more of this backboard up, another piece of backboard, and the cable for the steam unit. See you tomorrow. Day 8. Well, the rest of the shower board is installed. So we've got our hole for our shower head right there. There's the hand unit. And then this is all up here. So we do have the ceiling. And I know it's hard to tell, but actually this is flush. So this wall piece right here, and then this ceiling piece is actually flush. So that's what he got done today. Day 9. All of the waterproofing is up. I don't know what this paint is. This is like a weird sort of rubber waterproofy kind of stuff. I'm sure it's like, if we use contractor terms, I'm sure it's a vapor barrier or something like that. So I got that done. And we got the floor in. So this is some kind of mud or something that's down here that hopefully this is the last step before tile. I mean, again, I know less than nothing about tile and things like that, so we'll see what the next step is from here. Day 10. We have a floor. Check this out. So all the tiles are 12 by 24, so they're 1 foot by 2 foot. So that gives you an idea about how big it is. So this is kind of cool. I didn't... guess I wasn't really envisioning how he was going to do this drain, but that's pretty sweet, actually. The way he's got that curved in there like that. All right. Well, they're cutting tile. I got home from work today and saw the tile saw in the garage and was very happy. So they've got this kind of all sealed up here, which is cool. So I'm curious to see what they do first or next. I I kind of figured they'd do the floor last. So we're doing tile on the floor and then on the ceiling because it's going to be a steam shower. So I'm curious to see what they do next. So check back in tomorrow. Day 11. So we've got the floor protected. And they got grout going on in here? No. But I guess we do have our first pseudo layer of subway tile. So we've got tile in the bathroom. So these are the subway tiles. I think these are 8 inches long. 8 by 2. See as I go like this, which I think will be very cool looking. So we're doing these tiles with black grout. So it's been about a week. What I think I'm going to do is put dates on the bottom of each one of these videos so you can see how long this has taken. It's been about, at this point, I think we're about 2 months, and this is how far we've gotten, which is not very fast. So I do see a chalk line, so that's good. And we do have tile boxes in the bathroom, which is nice. So I will check back in hopefully tomorrow. Day 12. Check this out. There's tile. Hooray! So the piece that we were waiting to come in was this piece of black granite. This piece and then the sill for the niche, as I was calling it, a niche in previous videos. I didn't realize how it was spelled, and I trusted the contractor on that one. So there's our pronunciation correction. Niche. It is a niche. So this piece apparently is what was causing all of the issues because he couldn't space any of the tile pieces until this was in. So now they're in, and we've got some tiles. So, I mean, again, this is really starting to look really nice at this point. These are tools that I did not know existed, these little tile spacer pieces. But yeah, it's starting to look really good. I am really, really excited to start to get this project moving. It is now December. We have been working on this project since the beginning of September, and this is now the 12th total day of the contractor being here, which is a bit disruptive. So you can tell by the general level of stress and annoyance in my voice, I'm just really starting to get impatient and trying to get this project wrapped. But I guess this is why kitchens and bathrooms sell houses, right? Because it's a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's all starting to look really nice. This is very cool. This is gonna look really nice with shampoo bottles and whatnot in there. But yeah, here's your day 12 update. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. We are now in 2025, coming in on day 13 of the Great Bathroom Saga, which is more of an Iliad or an Odyssey at this point. I'm not quite sure. Well, today's progress is pretty much the same as the last video. The only real difference I see here is that the little spacers are removed. That being said, it looks very cool. You can really see what everything is starting to look like. And despite the now entering into month 4 of this project, I am at least happy with the way everything looks. I guess I could be angry at the look of it all, though I am mildly annoyed that this is now into 2025. I hope that this is the coolest shower ever when it's done. So hopefully there will be more progress on the next video. Check this out, the day 14 update. We have more tile. This is really starting to look nice. There's really not much more to say, but this is another row of tile, so hopefully he'll be back tomorrow and we can go, well, up here. Well, for day 15, I must say I am impressed. This is 2 days in a row that we have seen progress. So we got this wall done today. I mean, again, I'm poking fun at this process a little bit because we are 4 months into this project, and Gina and I have been sleeping in the living room. I have a brand new car that is outside because I can't I can't drive the car in the garage because there's all of my stuff and all of the tile working equipment, and it's basically been like that since September. So at this point in the process, I'm just a little bit annoyed by the time that it's taking. So contractors, if you're watching this and you can't get a project done, maybe take one less and just maybe tell them realistically what your lead time is. Because, man, I got to tell you, I wouldn't care in September if I had to wait until December or January or so if I could just get this done. So I mean, again, the progress that you've seen so far is 15 total days of work over the course of about 4 and change months. So just to see how invasive this project has been in our lives, this is our bedroom where we once slept. That it's, this is all of Gina's clothes, and it's like we're living under tarps, and this is just to get a bathroom done. It just seems like it's a bit excessive. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's normal. This is the first time maybe that's normal. This is the first time I've ever did a remodeling project. So anyway, that being said, it looks great. Is the quality of the work good? Yes, it is. It is excellent. Do I wish it would happen just a scooch faster? Yes, I certainly wish that too. But, I guess you can have good, fast, cheap. And this is not cheap and it's not fast, so it better be good, which it looks like it is. So, I mean, again, the grout that is going to be in this is going to be black, and I think that is just going to be very, very cool. So, hopefully, our day 16 update will be tomorrow. Day 16 coming at ya. Bobby, you must be a bread truck, brother, because you are hauling buns. Boo, dad jokes. Hey, so we got tile behind the seat today, and we are creeping up around the diverter valve right here. So that's pretty cool. I was wondering how he was going to do that. Just hogging it all out. I mean, again, it's like I'm certainly learning more and more about tile as this project goes, and it's kind of cool to watch this all come together. I mean, I have to imagine that a lot of these tiles are custom cut. So, this is a full one, that's a full one. But then you have to measure and cut that back piece, and then how many times do you have to do that and all those kind of things. It is kind of interesting to see how straight all this stuff is. It's just like, I know that you have the little spacer things and all that kind of thing, all these little tools, but it is very interesting just to see how this stuff is all spaced out. So it kind of gives the illusion that the generic spacing between all these things, it does give the illusion of the black grout. But man, I'm really excited to see what this looks like when the grout's in. So hopefully, Bob will be back tomorrow, and I will have more. Day 17. Check this out. We've got some niche framing going on here. This is pretty cool. This looks awesome. I guess I don't really know what this is. Oh, this is drywall. That's interesting. Again, I'm sure I probably said this in a million videos that I've said. It's very cool. This isn't my world. Tile is not my world. I don't know what the tools are. I don't know the processes, so I really don't know how to judge this. That's cool. I cut this piece of granite in. Very, very cool. That's what's going on. Yeah, I mean, again, I've been very crabby the past couple of videos, just trying to be patient with this process, because again, we're in the beginning of January 2025, and we started in September 2023 or 2024, but it looks great. This looks really, really cool. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, we're going into day 18. I'm actually working from home today because I've been on the road for the past couple of days, and they are really cooking on this thing now. They're actually here. They just stepped out for lunch. But this is starting to look really good. I mean, here's what the floor looks like. That rules. He told me that he's going to start working on the ceiling today, which is awesome. I mean, again, this is looking really, really good. And then the next part, after he's done with the ceiling, he's going to start putting that same subway tile on the floor here. So where this is right here, that's where the vanity used to be. And I had my cabinet maker pretty much duplicate what we had 1-to-1. So we're going to do the subway tile from here to the wall, just because I wanted it behind the toilet, because for obvious reasons, dudes are gross. And you have to clean. So here's your update, which, again, it's really nice to look at this stuff. It's looking really, really good. All right, this is the day 18 update. Check it out. We got tile on the ceiling. That's pretty awesome. This is really, really starting to look nice. So he had all 3 of these fans on. So I just unplugged them for the sake of the video, but I'm going to plug them back in here in a second. Here's the other ceiling tiles all cut. I don't even know how you cut these, but it's pretty cool. This is really, really starting to look nice. Day 19, look at this. We got a ceiling. We got a floor. This is all basically done. Crazy. It's cool to see all this again. So the only thing that's left is this is going to be the controller for the steam shower. He's got the shower head in here. This is a secondary nozzle. And then this bottom portion here is the outlet for the steam shower. He's got the niche all in there. He's got that all nice and framed. That's really cool. So there's a piece that's going to go right here. There's a black granite piece that's going to go there. Again, this is just very cool to look at. I mean, I know that on camera it's probably not looking like it, but all the grout is going to be black for everything, which I think is going to look really, really cool. And it kind of looks like that on camera as it is. So yeah, this is coming along. I am going to have to get my stuff together at some point and get the electrical done. I've got to run a 240 line to the steam unit to get that hooked up, and I have to cut an outlet in to the wall back here for the toilet. So I got to talk to him about that. So that is on my hit list to do when I have a spare hour to do all that. So anyway, this is looking really, really good. All right, day 19, here we go. We are pretty much done. I don't know why those random ones are still out. Well, this one, obviously, we need to put the controller in, but that one came out. Again, this is starting to look great. He's just got a grout. I ended up getting the plumbing redone. So we had to move the supply line for the toilet here, and then there's a little hole right there on the floor that I'm going to run the electric for the toilet up through. And then we ended up changing. They had these flexible copper lines coming up for the sink, So now those are stubs. And yeah, here's the shower. So he's going to start working on the floor, I believe, today. So the next step is going to be working on the laundry room area. We're going to do a line that goes right here that separates this little entrance area from the kitchen because I just don't have the cash to do the kitchen right now. But yeah, this will be the last time we look at this stock tile in the laundry room. So this is going to come up today. So he said that he's going to work late today and tomorrow to get the floors done. So looking forward to that. Check back in with you when we have an update. Look at day 20. We have got the same blue stuff on the floor. We are getting ready for a floor tile. Super excited about that because check this out. We're getting the laundry room ready too. Ooh, look at this, day 21. We got a floor. We got a floor in the closet. And we got a floor in the laundry room. Look at that. This is starting to look quite nice. And also showcase how absolutely ugly the kitchen tile is. But, come on, this looks awesome. So I guess today, they're probably gonna grout. Fix up anything and grout. But man, this floor is looking really, really nice. Day 22. So we got this done today, the front. Got that done, we got that done. Check it out, this is in there today. Closet is done. Well, this was technically done the other day too. I just didn't want to walk in here. Figured 2 days worth of curing is probably good. It actually looks way bigger in here with the floor. Now it certainly makes that door look ugly. This is cool. So this is the toilet, obviously. So we moved this cold water supply over, and this little hole right here is actually for me to run electrical wire up through. So he got that done. This is subflooring for the vanity. That's cool. I mean, here's what we're dealing with in here. I feel like you guys never get to see this side of things. And then this is done. So he ended up recutting this. So he took our existing tile and re-put that in. So yesterday's video didn't have that. Then again, our laundry room is in there, but I don't want to walk on any of this. Day 23. Check it out. We got behind the toilet tile. Say that 3 times fast. Behind the toilet tile. Got that done. We got this done. Check this out. We've got below the tile work done, and we have this top piece of granite that's in here. So I'm guessing tomorrow will be grout day? Question mark? That would be cool. What do you think, Fred? You think they're gonna do the grout tomorrow? Fred thinks they're gonna do the grout tomorrow. All right, cool. I mean, this looks really awesome. I think it looks awesome. So, he fixed that one tile up there. Oh, and he's got this one in too. We were waiting for that one, so that's cool. I actually ordered all of the electrical stuff to finally hook up the steam shower unit, so hopefully that comes in tomorrow. Again, this is done, but you guys have seen this. There's just paper on the floor, which you know, now that the floor is white and not that weird early 2000s builder grade, weird gray tile, it is very obvious that I need to paint. Fred, do you think we need to paint? Fred thinks we need to paint. So I got to pick a color out for that. You know, again, this is our room as it currently sits, which is a disaster. So, you know, before we start to get this all cleaned up, I do want to cut lights in, because the only light we have in the room is the fan, which is not great. So I do want to cut some can lights in, but that's a Billy project, not a contractor project. So again, this is looking really, really good. I'm excited to see it with grout. Although, hilariously enough, will probably look relatively the same on camera because it's black grout. So anyway, catch you on the next one. Day 24. Figured I'd start different today. We always start from the other angle. We decided this morning to add another row up here so that it will better match the vanity that will eventually be going in here. And when I left them this morning, I thought they said that they were going to start grouting, but no grout is to be had. So we are definitely nearing the end. I know that because they have removed all of their tools from the garage. So I'm guessing that we will get the grout happening with this sooner than later, I suppose. And then the next contractor will come in and replace doors and do all that other kind of stuff. But yeah, I think they probably worked on plumbing today. I can see a drain in there where I did not see one previously. So I'm going to check down in the basement. Fred, what's the matter? You're not happy? You don't think they're moving fast enough? You think 6 months is a little too long for a bathroom? I agree. All right. If there's no plumbing to be had, catch you guys on the next one. Look at this, day 25. We got grout. This is kind of amazing. I didn't think that it would look that much different because the gaps were black, but man, it's kind of crazy. We got grout. He did say that when you did this, that once you got the grout in there, it would really hide a lot of the imperfections of the tile. I mean, it is kind of crazy when you think about doing all this work. You got to cut each individual tile one at a time, which, I mean, again, I know is, I've probably said about 1,000,000 times on all this, but the grout is definitely making it pop. This is cool. This is really, really cool. So I guess it took him basically all day to get this done. So he still has to do the front here. And then the closet and everything still needs done too, which, I mean, again, just looking at it on camera, I don't know how much difference it's going to make, but you can tell this, you know, I mean, again, I didn't think that would look that much different from that to that. It's pretty wild. So I'm excited. Excited for more grout. Here we go. Day 26. We got grout. Pretty much everywhere too. So the floor is grouted. Although again, you really can't see it. And it looks probably pretty much the same from the other videos, but this is grouted. This is grouted, which looks really, really nice. So I'm guessing tomorrow will probably be his last day. This is done, although you really can't see it. I'm kind of guessing that tomorrow is going to be the last day. Really, the only thing to do is mount the shower head and the sprayer arm and all that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much done. I mean, they got a little bit of cleaning and stuff to do, and you know, some basic plumbing work and that kind of stuff, but I don't know what they're going to decide to do versus what my actual plumber is going to do. So yeah, we're certainly almost done with at least this stage. I mean, and then we obviously have to do the doors and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, this is looking great. I'm telling myself that it's worth the wait. 6 months, it's a long time. Well, here is our last video in part 1. We are finally done with at least the tile portion of the bathroom. So this kind of looks super great with the fixtures installed. So this is the steam shower head. And then this is the controller for it. And then we've got a diverter valve that's right here. And then it has a hand shower wand, and then it has our top shower head. So he's got all of the grout in. So tile work is finally done. This has been a bit of a stressful process. The end of this is a little sloppy. This mud was done in haste. There's a lot of just this kind of stuff. So I'm a little over this process as far as this contractor goes. So I'm excited for it to be, the tile portion to be done. That being said, a lot of the work is fairly neat. Again, I know less than nothing about tiles. So, looking at this process, this has taken 6 months to do this. Again, I just really had no idea what to expect with this process. I didn't anticipate it taking this long. I thought if we could get this whole thing done in 3 months, that would be awesome. Which seemed, at least in my estimations at the time, to be completely reasonable. That being said, it's like if you look at this kind of stuff, every one of these tiles needs to be custom cut and all that stuff. So anyway, the next part of the video, if you are so interested, I know that watching somebody document themselves redoing a bathroom is not the most interesting thing in the history of the world. Certainly don't mean for this to be braggadocio or anything, but it's more of a, I like these types of projects. It's very satisfying to see stuff finish. I also like the before and after nature of all of this. So, and then selfishly, it's kind of cool just to see what things used to look like and, reminisce on projects. So, project videos like these, I shoot really for myself, just as a form of documenting process. And, I certainly don't expect anybody to watch it. I feel like if 10 or 20 of you guys actually do watch this stuff, it's certainly just kind of fun. And, if I can offer you any support while you're going through your project, it will be certainly worth it for this kind of stuff. So the next part of the video is going to be, we've got 2 more contractors coming in. So John, our next contractor, is coming in to do finished work. And then some of the stuff that we're going to do is all of this molding is going to be replaced. This is just spec house pressboard molding. So I'd like to replace as much of that as I possibly can. I don't know how feasible that is, especially now that I'm looking at this and it has grout. So, I don't know what we can get away with that kind of stuff, but we'll see. I just want John to start cleaning all this stuff up. We're going to replace all these doors with solid doors. This is going to be a barn door. I'm sure I probably mentioned that about 8 million times. I'm going to redo the switches and the electrical stuff in here. What else? Oh, and the project for this weekend is I'm going to be cutting lights into the attic here. This is the attic above our bedroom, so I want to put can lights in the corners, replace the ceiling fan, work on our electrical box here and that. So if you're interested, obviously stay tuned. I'm going to post all of that stuff because, at this point in my YouTube career, it is, it's just what I do. I document every aspect of my life for you guys to comment on and tell me I'm doing things wrong. So anyway, joking, kidding. So anyway, thanks for watching for this project. It's certainly been an interesting journey. And if you'd like to follow along, there'll be another video at some point, the process as it continues. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.